So, a couple years back, I bought a massive bundle of indie games off of itch.io. And it was full of a bunch of different games that I had absolutely never heard of. And I then proceeded in the following years to play exactly none of them, pretty much. And yeah, I'd like to change that. But why just play a couple of them when you can try and play, all of them? And so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make my way through this big list of indie games and other various things, and just go through the list one by one, and play them. See their page, see how they sell themselves, and just give my thoughts and impressions on these little projects. Figured it'd be fun. Hopefully, you think it's fun as well. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so our next game is Kenny Game Assets. It's not a game, but let's find out what Kenny has to say for itself. Kenny Game Assets is a bundle that contains over 20,000 game assets. The package includes sprites, audio files, fonts, 3D models, and game source for use with Construct. All assets use a coherent art style and come in various categories. So yeah, it's an asset pack. It's a big old package of various sprites and graphics and music and all that kind of stuff for people to make their own games with. Which is neat. It's very neat. I'm pretty sure there's 3 Kenny Game Asset Packs, and this is just one of the 3 out there. And you can purchase them if you want to support the project and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Some cool stuff. I enjoy it. I don't know who Kenny is. I don't know if one of these characters is Kenny or not. Maybe this little fox, this little cute little porcupine, and this weird 2D Minecraft thing. Or maybe this circle. I don't know. I don't know who Kenny is. But since this is in the pack, I feel like I got to do something with it. And I took some coding classes in high school and college 3 years ago or so. I haven't done anything since. But how hard could it be to throw something together? Just something, just put something from Kenny Game Assets on the screen and go from there. I think I could do that. I think I can do that. For Kenny. I can do it for Kenny. I owe Kenny that much. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna get started. I haven't started Python in a very long time. This is not what I remember from Python. Huh. So, as it would turn out, just starting the software would be my first roadblock. I don't know what I'm doing. This is a pretty big problem when it comes to doing things, is knowing what it is that you're doing and how to do it. Those actually help quite a bit, as it turns out. And I didn't know either of those things. yeah, I tried to get some help from Python, but it just caused more confusion. So if I have any hope of achieving the monumental task I set out with of putting an image onto the screen and maybe moving it a little bit, then I'm gonna need to figure something else out. Pygame. Is Pygame the thing that I used? Maybe Pygame was the thing that I used. Okay. I don't know what this means. We're going with it though. I'm gonna download it and we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna unzip new folder. Okay, here we go. What is this? Setup? That's what I need? Oh! Installation notes. Come back! Come back, installation notes! Come back! Okay. With the pip tool. Flag to tell it to install the home directory. So am I doing this? Am I doing this in Python? Oh man, I don't remember anything. Hey, I remember the snake though. You know what? I remember this snake. Of all the things to remember. The fucking snake. Let's try just starting Python and then just typing that in, maybe? I'm gonna just try shit. It's like half a coding, right? Just randomly trying shit. Invalid syntax. Also invalid syntax. Okay. Pygame, you're stuck. Okay. Have a go at one of the tutorials. Yeah, that's me. Okay, here we go. You know, somehow I thought that starting the process would be like I would just like, you know, boot up the application and it'd just be like a blank page and then I'd stare at it for a little while, but I probably should have known that I wouldn't even get to that part for like an hour and a half. Okay, so now it still isn't gonna work, but you know, why not be optimistic? Why not pretend like it's gonna work? Oh, what the fuck? It just works this time? I changed nothing? Alright, whatever. Fuck you. Okay, well. Alright, it installed. Cool. How do I, how do I start it? Pygame? Fuck. So, I mean, I can start Python like that. Wow, I mean, this right here, this little bit of code right there, might be legitimately all I need. Maybe. Probably not, but you know what? I can dream. Let a man dream. You know, maybe if I just, like, copy and paste much of this, you know, and then, you know, figure out how it's finding this and stuff, you know? I'm sure that'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine, okay? It'll be fine. I know what I'm doing. It's weird doing this on a Windows command prompt. I'm 90% certain it looked a lot more like Notepad Plus before when I was using it. I must have had some kind of thing that did that for convenience's sake. That I no longer know. Let's see. Okay, well, I think I might need to download Kenny. I think I might actually already be at the point where I have to download Kenny. Kenny! I can't believe I might already be at the point where I have to download Kenny. I thought this was going to be a lot harder. You know? But now I feel like I'm almost done already. I feel like I might be, like, in the final bit somehow.
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time. It's totally made up. Pure fiction.
So, while I did make some progress fiddling around with the Windows command prompt, the up-to-date Python, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with it. I barely remember how to code on the software that I actually used, let alone the software that I have not used. So, thankfully, I was saved. I fucking Back to the Future time traveled and realized that I still had my old Python software on my computer, the one that I actually remember how to use. So I got that up and realized that I should probably just be using that instead, because it's what I remember using. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do, and maybe I'll be less bad at doing that. No promises, though. Aha! This is what I remember. Okay. Yeah, this is what I remember doing. Is this shit. Run. Kenny one. Okay, you know what? That'll do. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, past me. Coming in. Coming in. How do I stop this? How do I how do I stop? Where's the stop button? Okay, how do I load an image? How to load image in Pygame. I could technically just pretty much shoomp it. Okay, let's see if stealing pays off. Fuck. Haha! Theft! Behold! Kenny the pig!
Foolish mortal, you know not what you have woken. I will consume, devour. Your soul will be mine.
He's haunted! Alright, I'm gonna kill you now. Yes, kill Kenny. Alright, we murdered Kenny. Kenny's dead. Now all I wanna do is just move it around. Just wanna get it, you know, to have the arrow keys, or WASD, and just have it move a little bit. We're just gonna do that, okay? We're just gonna do that. It's gonna be easy. Alright, that's step 2, alright? Or I guess step 3 now? What step is this? I don't know. So, we've got Kenny now. We can create a Kenny. But that's not enough. That's not enough. You know, I want some minor interactivity. I want to add, you know, just WASD, WASDA, up, down, left, right. We're going to move the pig a little bit. I want to control Kenny. I want control over Kenny. So that's the goal. That's the next goal. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. I'm outed.
Red alert. Red alert. Weeb detected. Activating extermination protocol.
Yep. Bye now. Okay, so just like all of my steps thus far, I'm just gonna look for code to steal. You know, it's been paying off thus far. I have no reason to stop now. Stealing pays. Just look at CEOs. Okay, so I think the first problem is right now I'm just spawning in an image. I gotta, like, make it its own object, I think. I'm gonna have to do this eventually, I think. Regardless, I don't think I can just... Or at the very least, I feel like it's gonna be easier to understand the tutorials if I try and follow them step by step. You know? I'm not really giving much of a tutorial. You're just watching someone else follow loosely other tutorials. But I'm not really reading them. I'm just, like, looking for the code and jamming it into mine and hoping it works. Yeah. So I'm basically a professional programmer, honestly. Okay, so, it's measuring my keys, it can tell when I'm pressing a key, it wants me to stop pressing this key, it really wants me to stop pressing the key. I'm not gonna stop, Kenny. I'm not gonna stop. Okay, so the issue is, we have lost Kenny with this. Kenny no longer is there. If I put Kenny above this, does that suddenly exist again? That's sometimes that's just how coding works. Like, sometimes it's literally like, nothing's changed, it's just... Yes. Hold on, does the... Ah, but this now doesn't work. Okay. That's neat. So do I gotta nest? I know a coding word. Do I gotta nest? Do I gotta nest it? Do I gotta put it in the while? Is that what I gotta do? I don't know. I love coding. Coding is so cool. We have if event, pygame, then we have if event. Okay, so we need this, 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 and this. All like that. And now I'm sure that I've made it aesthetically correct. For some reason, it'll work. Called it! Okay, so the thing is now tracking when I'm pressing keys. I think this is important for reasons. I don't know why, but I am confident that whoever wrote the tutorial I'm stealing code from does know why. And that's good enough for me. Okay, so while I'm figuring out how to make Kenny move, and probably repeatedly murdering Kenny, let's just take a quick look at some of the other stuff inside of Kenny. Oh, okay, well we got the trailer, you know, the fucking promo images, so that's nice. Oh my god, they're so tiny. Look at how tiny it is. Yeah, these are for, like, isometric vehicles. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, yeah, look. So they got the whole animation cycle for, like, walking. Oh, look at these little three-eyed freaks. Look at them. Look at this one-eyed freak. And the worst of them all, the two-eyed freak. At least they're together. So, the main issue that I might run into is that the tutorial and all the code I'm stealing from, teaching you how to make a sprite move with actual walk cycles and stuff. And I don't need all that. I just need Kenny to move a little bit, you know? And honestly, I'll be satisfied. Just like if I press left and Kenny moves like a tiny bit to the left. That's all I need. That's all I need. I'll be done. I'd call it quits at that point. That's good enough for me, man. Make the pig move. You know, right now all I can do is look at the pig. I can look at him. And he is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I can gesture to go left. You know, I can tell him. Shout into the void of Kenny's soul. Jump, Kenny. Jump. But there was no one there.
1 hour later.
So, at this point, I'm at a loss. I'm in a bad way. No matter what I do, no matter how much I fiddle, you know, whether I rename things or just randomly move things around with no real reason, it's always the same. It just tells me to go get wrecked.
Get wrecked, nerd.
This is where Kenny gets tough. This is where Kenny starts fighting back. So, yeah, now comes the real struggle. Schwampity schwamp. We have a moving pig. Schwampity schwamp. Moving pig. Kenny. Holy shit, Kenny. Look at you go. Look at you go, Kenny. Look at you go, good sir, pig. So that wasn't even that hard. All I had to do was steal someone else's code. I just had to stop stealing from the first site and steal from a different site. Aw, now Kenny can hide beneath the screen slightly. Aw, see? He's really, really shy. That's the whole thing. So yeah, that's my game. That's Kenny. Thanks for joining me. This is just a fun little project I'm doing to try and learn editing and get comfortable speaking in front of a mic. So hopefully I will get those two things I mentioned. And yeah, play some cool indie games in the process. Hopefully. Thank you for joining me. Feel free to hit any of the buttons down below. I don't currently care, but you can do that if you'd like to.